Um, Krissa, honey, you are gonna get the absolute fucking shit suit out of you. Your husband is going to find out what the fuck you have been doing. I just heard the whole America's Best phone call. How, how can you do that to another person, Krissa? You are documented as one of the, I can't breathe. I'm gonna play it for you guys. I'm gonna post it on my feed. Like, this shit is going everywhere, bitch. Do you remember when you told me, oh, Allie, I love you so much. I can't believe you've lived through all of this. How could you live through so much stress? You changed my life. I watched you live through hell. You called a medical facility. You filmed it. You put it on the internet. She called a medical facility about me and was like, your daughter is going to fucking know. I don't care if it takes 15 years. She's gonna grow up and see who the fuck you are, and your name is gonna be all over the internet with what you've done. Because she's gonna know that you tried to kill somebody. Krista, that phone call is, you are evil, bitch. I mean, you are evil incarnate. And you can see it in your fucking eyes. This woman has been diagnosed with histrionic personality disorder, from what I've heard, and that makes complete sense. She was obsessed with me. She said she wanted to date me. Like, her and her husband wanted to hit on me. I rejected her. I confronted her because she was being weird with Jubilee. I told her it made me uncomfortable. And instead of acting like an adult, she has decided that I am an evil person. You called a medical facility. Wait till you hear how manipulative this is. And you were like, what could possibly make somebody do that? What could possibly make somebody react like that? Like, the way you said that, oh my God, what could possibly make somebody react like that? Maybe identity theft. Maybe all the bullying. Maybe everything you said. You saw me. Like, you were like, oh, I found you after, but I know what happened. And like, you are amazing. You lived through so much. One of my best friends in the world died, Krissa. You can't even handle when I talk about you on my stories. Oh, you said I fucking doxed you yesterday, and you're calling medical facilities, and you got excited. You were like, is this the right place? And you're trying to hurt an autistic person. Even if I wasn't autistic, Krissa, you think that I'm mentally unwell. What the fuck are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? When your husband finds out how fucking twisted you actually are, he probably knows. He's probably scared of you. Or he's just as fucked up as you. Dude, that shit is, like, you are going to burn in fucking hell. You will burn in hell on earth, for sure. You already are. Look at your life. In the afterlife, if we pay for things in the afterlife, bitch, you are going to burn for what you did. I mean, if you can tell somebody that you watch them go through hell and you admire them and all this shit, and you hit on them and I don't want to talk to you anymore, and then you go to this level. And do you know what doxing is, Krista? I'll tell you what doxing is. What you just fucking did. Except for that was actually fucking illegal. That is, oh my God. Yeah, people snap. People snap. Why don't you call the place where Hags did the same thing? Why doesn't Hags play the voice note? She told me right after that happened that she did the same thing, and it's neurodivergence. Yeah, even if I wasn't neurodivergent and my best friend died, that was so complicated. It was such a mess. You guys were making fun of me about that. I lost 4 years of my fucking work. Oh my God, I don't know why I snapped. And people were like, oh, well, you shouldn't have snapped at an eyeglass place. Oh my God, do you guys choose when you have fucking meltdowns? It's almost like the cops weren't helping me. I was getting hit from every fucking angle. You guys group up against someone and then expect them to be the perfect victim. I hate you, Krissa. You're disgusting. And I'm gonna fucking, like, literally put your face all over YouTube. I'm gonna show exactly what you did. I'm gonna show how fucking histrionic you are. That entire phone call is histrionic personality disorder in a nutshell. I have never listened to something more disturbing in my fucking life, dude. You're like, oh my God, I hope she's okay. Why don't you mention what I was going through? You're like, that woman was a menace, and if you ever need to talk, I'm here. And like, yeah, like you're what? Suggest like this is, and then you have the audacity to say that I'm doxing you because you called the fucking police and they gave me your address. Yeah. Yeah, that's how Colorado works. Open fucking records. Idiot. Maybe you should have thought about that before you made false reports to the police. Yeah, what you did was completely fucking illegal. And we're gonna figure out what we can do about it. And when I show my parents that fucking voicemail, I mean, you guys have gotten away with so much. I have tried to ignore it. I have tried to ignore it. I have tried to ignore it. You're trying to kill somebody, Krissa. I need a shower, and I'm gonna put it on my feed, but, this is why Michaela hung herself. Because you just can't possibly understand that people who once praised you even if you weren't obsessed with me before, even if you were just some random person, Krissa, like, that would fuck me up for the rest of my life. But like, you acted like you were in love with me, and you told me that what I lived through was one of the most horrific things you've experienced, and then you called a medical facility that I had a serious fucking meltdown at, and you told them, what was she possibly reacting to? Good thing I know how to showcase abuse, and I guess that you came into my life so that you could expose how evil you actually are before you go and kill somebody. Good thing that I got your address, so serving you paperwork and making all the fucking reports I need to make about you is gonna be really fucking easy, isn't it? You wanna fuck with somebody's life like that, Krissa? Okay. Okay, let me explain what this voicemail is really quick. I'm gonna put this on my feed later. I'm gonna put this on YouTube. I'm gonna do an entire deep dive on Krissa because this is genuinely the scariest shit I've ever fucking heard. Other than Samara, other than, I mean, Carrie Ann, you guys are all the same people. This is what psychopathy is. Like, I mean, there is no better display of histrionic, narcissistic, psychotic abuse than this phone call with Krissa. It would be bad enough if she was a stranger and she wasn't obsessed with me at one point and on my side, and then she flipped. Like, you guys, and she only flipped because I rejected her romantically because I could tell it was weird and it made me uncomfortable, and because I tried to set some boundaries with her, and because she doesn't think I'm allowed to have my own political opinion, so she thinks I'm supposed to die. Why, if you guys care about politics so much, why don't you spend your time doing anything good? Fuck you, Krissa, and fuck you, Caitlin, and what you both have done is extremely illegal. This is what actual doxing is. And trying to hurt somebody with like a private story on that level, oh my fucking god. Anyways, I am actually autistic. I have autism meltdowns. Hello, I have autism meltdowns. Yeah, it's happened my whole fucking life. And you don't get to choose when they happen. And I was under the most stress I've ever been under in my life. I had just lost years of my work. Carrie Ann and Samara and Jubilee. The irony of Jubilee putting this on her account when she's the one who put me in this position. Oh, you guys scream about mental health issues until somebody has a mental health crisis because of your actions, and then you just want to take their reaction and try to push them to taking their own life. That's all you want, Krissa. You want to kill me, and I can fucking prove it. And when I've begged you to stop and you won't, this is premeditated shit. You guys want somebody to die, and it's so clear. So this voicemail is Krissa calling a medical facility, asking them about a meltdown that I had that Hags told told people that only I told her. Hags told me she had the same exact meltdown before and she wasn't under pressure like me. And Chrissa's like, oh, like, this woman in your town is such a menace. This woman in your town, I know, she's crazy. She's deranged. Who the fuck does that? You spent all day calling around to medical facilities and then you fucking filmed it and then you lied? Why don't you talk about what led me to that stress, bitch? Why don't you talk about that? In fact, you did the opposite. You're like, what could possibly make her so stressed out that she would do that? What could possibly make her act like that? You were like, you could call us. You can call us. Just wait till you fucking hear this. And that's going to be on the internet forever, Chrissa. And I'm actually going to tell the whole fucking story. And guess who's going to look like the fucking monster? You are a fucking twisted, sick bitch. And what you are is a broken little girl. You are insecure. You're getting used and abused by your husband. You think you guys are exploring. Bitch, you wish you had a secure marriage with a man who wasn't fucking around on you on Grindr. And we all know it. That's what everybody wants. And I guarantee you, Alex just married you because you're pretty and because you come off all nice. And now he is in such a horrible situation, or he's using you. And you guys brought that sweet little girl into the world, and you are going to poison the absolute fuck out of her. And growing up with mothers like you is one of the worst experiences a human can have. And what are you going to do? Do this kind of shit to your kid? Even if you guys hate me, this is so... The only, like, even if you hate me, trying to push somebody to death, trying to hurt someone that you've already seen go through things, like, it just shows that you are pure evil. Only malignant abusers want to hurt someone else like that. And people fucking snap, Chrissa. People snap. I bet you snap all the fucking time. I would love to know what you've done in private when you get mad. And I wasn't mad. I had a fucking mental break. And Hags knew that, and I told her, I was like, this is my anger at Carrie Ann, this is my anger at the police. My whole fucking identity was wiped, stolen. Everybody was telling me it was a major crime, and nobody could help me, and it's so much money to start a lawsuit. You know exactly why I snapped, and you know that we can't control how it happens, and it scared the absolute trash out of me. And I, like, and you know, this is what narcissists do. Jubilee steals my shit, tries to wipe me up my identity. I'm going through unreal amounts of stress, and I snap. Yeah, that's what they wanted. That's what Carrie Ann wanted. That's what Samara wanted. That's what Jubilee wanted. They wanted me to fucking snap. So that they could do this. So they could use my reaction for the rest of my life. But guess what? The truth matters more. And I will always have bigger platforms than you idiots because I'm not a psycho. And the stories that I tell actually make sense. And you guys can only do fuck-ass backdoor shit. And you can only put out my reactions. Even Hags now, I've heard, I don't go look at your trashy ass content, but I've heard that the trash queen herself, Miss Hagsiana, Miss Caitlin, all she puts out are my text messages and my voice notes. How fucking embarrassing. How fucking embarrassing. And all of your children are going to know what desperate, weird, fucked up mothers they have. And they'll find these videos on the internet at some point, and then they're going to be like, oh my god. Yep, that's what my mom is. That's what my mom is. Chrissa's daughter, who you've sent me many pictures of, huh? Chrissa's daughter is like such, I mean, I've never met her, but she's like a sweet little 5-year-old now, probably. Can you imagine growing up with a mother like Chrissa or like Jubilee? Like, I hit the fucking lottery with my mom. Your kids got the shit end of the stick. That is literally one of the worst experiences in life, is to grow up with a mother who has a cluster B personality disorder, or one of those ones where, like, you know how Jubilee literally thinks that she is, like, the most important person on the planet? Remember that clip I showed you? And Chrissa's like, that's child abuse right there, just to believe that, just to have that big of an ego. But to have a mother like Jubilee, like Chrissa, who can't tell the truth, who are narcissistic like that, like, you guys are gonna do this shit to your kids. This is one of the worst tragedies in the world, is people who grow up with mothers like you, and mothers like Caitlin, and mothers like Lonnie, for sure. does. I mean, it's and Chelsea. I mean, Chelsea's husband told me that Chelsea's daughter is so fucked up because of Chelsea, and that Chelsea does this shit to her kid. So this voicemail is Krissa calling this facility. This is so fucked up.
Hi, I'm calling actually not related to glasses, and I don't plan to take up much of your time. I'm so sorry to bother you. But I had a question, and it's gonna... Hello?
Sorry, you broke out for the last, 2 seconds of that. I know it's not related, but then you broke out.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, so this is a very, very random question. My apologies in advance.
Okay.
Do you know that within the last 2 years, at your establishment, was there ever a time where a woman...
Ma'am.
Yes?
Yes.
Are you serious? I got the right place? Oh my god. Oh my god. I am so sorry. And first of all, it's not me. I was not her. No, that was not me. That was not me. That person, I actually just wanted to call. I cannot believe I actually found the establishment for you. I'm going to apologize on her behalf because wow, I cannot believe that actually happened. Because that woman is a menace. She's like a whole terror. She's a problem.
No, she's doing all good. Honestly, we laugh about it all the time. It's just a thing that we can kind of reminisce on. But yeah, I think
Sure.
She's over it. We're all good.
Oh. It's not every day, right, that happens where someone decides to lose their mind and be...
I know.
I hope she got a raise. I hope your coworker got a raise.
Oh, yeah, she's our general manager.
Oh, okay, good. Happy endings, right?
Yes, happy endings.
Well, just so you know, if you ever want to, get in touch with me, because I'm telling you, that woman is known for being, like, a big, big problem. And I hope she just does not come back. But,
I hope so not either, but I know, we'll know her when we see.
Yeah, you'll know her when you... Do you want to take her name down? Do you want to know who it was?
Yeah, that would be great.
Okay, yep.
Because
I'm happy. Yep, I'm happy to share.
I'll be nice to her, but yeah.
Yep. Her name, it's Allie or Allison Priestley. Priestley.
Her last name, not really Priestley.
I know. But what could she have? And here's my mind. I didn't know this story. She actually told a friend because she had a meltdown afterwards, and the friend told me that this happened because it doesn't surprise me. She has no regulation skills, and she does not know how to communicate with people without being a terror. But I can only imagine, what could she have possibly been reacting to? I mean, the cops could have come. So yeah, you have her name.
Thank you very much. Yeah, no, I did not think I'd hear ever about this ever again.
Because it happened last year, did it? Okay. Well, I am so sorry to re-traumatize if I did, but I just wanted to connect to say, if she ever wanted to talk about this, because we all know the person, she's more than welcome to, give me a call. I'm happy to talk about it with her. She could share a story if she wants. Otherwise, if she just wants to go live in peace too, I understand that completely.
Awesome, sounds good. I will relay the message and let her know.
Okay, and my name, by the way, is Krissa. Crissa.
Okay. Perfect. And then 610.
And your name? I'm sorry, your first name?
My name's Emily. I'm the assistant manager, so I showed up after that, but I know about this.
Okay. Well, it was very nice to chat with you, Emily, and I'm sorry to take up your time with something so random.
No, thank you very much. I'll let her know. She'll probably get a kick out of this stuff.
Okay. Well, I hope you have a really, really great day, and if I hear from you again, I'd love to. If not, you have a wonderful holiday.
Awesome, you too. Have a great rest of your day.
Thank you so much.